Vegeta is actually stronger than we all thought he would be. Ever since he transformed on Dragon Ball Super episode 123, we have not really seen something special for him. His transformation seemed like Toei's desperate move to sell even more toys with the series ending. Despite that being the main reason of his transformation, just like all the other transformations, finally we will get to see Vegeta's true power. Episode 126 will see the beginning of the fight between the second fiddles of Universe 7 and Universe 11. Vegeta with his Beyond Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Bluer, or whatever name you want to call it, since we don't have any official name at the moment, and also Hakaishin Toppo, who of course in the last episode transformed and managed to attain God of Destruction key and put himself on par with Gods of Destruction. But today earlier we got the Dragon Ball Super spoilers for episode 127, and something very interesting was given to us, and that is the fact that there is no mentioning whatsoever of Topo, and we also got the talk that Vegeta joins Goku once again on the battle versus Jiren. That tells us that Vegeta has been able to beat Topo and knock him out of the ring, and we are talking here about somebody who was able to crush the stage with his Hakai power, somebody who has Hakai energy surrounding him and protecting him from the attacks. Without the episode actually airing, we don't know if Vegeta is going to beat him in a strategic way or if he's just going to beat him on raw power, and the latter is far more common on Dragon Ball, especially on the big fights where we always see the person with more raw power winning the battles, and I do indeed believe that this is going to be the case this time too. All of us, as it seems, have underestimated Vegeta's power, and a couple of weeks ago I made a video explaining this Vegeta's new form and everything behind it, and when talking about his power I said that we have to wait and see what the potential within the form is going to be, since he is on an early stage of it. As any kind of transformation for the Saiyans, they develop more and more as the fights go on and the energy increases. Their body adjusts to the form and they are able to use it at its full potential. It's a common thing in Dragon Ball, and once again it's going to happen on the fight against Hakaishin or God of Destruction Topo. Topo feats are massive on his Hakaishin power. He is unbelievably powerful as he is able to crush Frieza, who is of course one of the 3 strongest fighters from Universe 7 and has been on par with Super Saiyan Blue Goku before the tournament. This is not the case as the tournament progressed and Goku got a lot stronger due to the Zenkais, but Frieza is no pushover and Topo managed to make him look like that. We are not talking about an ordinary power here, but actually a power that is equal with the God of Destruction, and on top of that, Android 17 has also shown that he is relatively close to Goku's Super Saiyan Blue pre-tournament of power, and he is basically forced to run away from Topo. I'm gonna miss that Justice Dad, but this Topo is far more badass and powerful, and Dragon Ball is mostly about this, and I take it. Vegeta in 126 is appearing to be using most of his power against Topo. At least he should be channeling all of that power inside and letting it out to win, which makes sense. And now there is another question. Is he Goku Super Saiyan Blue plus Kaioken times 20 level, or does he surpass that? Well, at the moment Vegeta is appearing to be on the same level as Goku, but in episode 126 he will be going beyond that and actually surpass Goku in order to beat Topo. But what makes things even more interesting is that episode 127 he'll be joining Goku once again to fight Jiren, and also Android 17 is going to be part of that, which leads to Jiren showing even more of his true power, and this is shaping up to have some great fights at the end of tournament or battles at the big climax that started with episode 122. Vegeta's and Goku's development in terms of power have been huge on this tournament, to the point where you can say that they are not even the same, of course referring to their power. They have gone so far that people are really struggling to catch up. For example, this Goku that you are seeing now is way stronger than Goku that fought Jiren in 109, and the same goes for Vegeta. Despite the latter having lesser big fights and not getting more than one Zenkai, he is able to catch up to Goku relatively easy and surpass Goku without Ultra Instinct or Migate no Gokui. Not only that, episode 126 and 127 are actually going to clear some of the misconceptions that fans have about Jiren's and Topo's power. Despite Topo's power being massive, Jiren still stands leagues above him, as he is said to be the mortal stronger than a god of destruction. We will get that confirmation soon, but they are not on the same level or even relatively close with each other. Because we have to keep in mind that Jiren is not even showing his full power yet, but that is bound to happen very soon, and I'm gonna go as far as saying that he will be knocking out Android 17 quite easily and possibly on episode 127. About Goku and Vegeta, I don't think that they are going to make Vegeta lose the battle and get knocked out on the fight with Jiren, but the most clever way to take Vegeta out of the fight with Jiren would be him not having any more energy or stamina left to fight, and he is forced to retreat in order to keep the numbers, and everything is on Goku's hand, and we could possibly be seeing Ultra Instinct and shirtless Goku. That is going to happen, and no way that they are not going to show it, since it's kinda different from the previous Ultra Instinct, and that would mean even more toys to sell from Toei. And will Universe 7 win on numbers, or actually Goku will be defeating Jiren, is something unknown, but I do predict that Goku will be winning, even though it is very likely that they could leave this as a cliffhanger about who is stronger for the upcoming arcs in Dragon Ball, assuming that they will be bringing a new show in the future, which is very likely. Vegeta beating Topo is still amazing, and even if Goku gets to beat Jiren, I don't think that there should be any salt over the fans, since Vegeta is getting his time to shine, unlike in many other arcs through Dragon Ball. This time he is not a spectator just cheering up on Goku or accepting that Goku is stronger. This time his place and pride won't be killed off, as he did an amazing job and was one of the strongest guys on this tournament. He truly performed like he should, as holding the name the Prince of all Saiyans. I'm happy that Vegeta is getting so much time to shine, as he did a great job versus Jiren, got a transformation that's different from Goku, and it also able to beat somebody who is God of Destruction level. One way or another, he does it on raw power or strategy, doesn't matter, because the big page is that Vegeta did very well against weaker and stronger enemies, as he got to face everyone and hold his head up. It seems a perfect way to wrap up the series, as he has been one of the best characters, getting a lot of development in terms of character and also power. And if we get the new Dragon Ball series next year, which is very likely, they should continue this way with him, because it just makes more sense to him standing as that rival for the main protagonist. He is not that character thrown out there to make Goku look good anymore. Now he is there to get his time to shine, and I love this. Vegeta has truly been the best character in Dragon Ball Super, despite him not even doing his major thing, which is upcoming next. There is no doubt about it, and when the show wraps up, I will be doing a full video on this, explaining why do I think that. But indeed, just to wrap this up, Vegeta is stronger than a relatively strong God of Destruction. Possibly, he could not be as strong as Beerus, for example, because Beerus is appearing to be one of the highest tier in terms of power when it comes to Gods of Destruction, but he will be relatively close to Beerus, if not surpass him at all. Of course, this is a question that we have ever since Dragon Ball Super or ever since Battle of Gods came out. We all have been hoping to see the protagonist actually be able to surpass Beerus. Are we going to see it now? That is something that we have to wait and see, and nobody can say it for sure. But one thing is for sure, that Vegeta has developed a lot of power, and he is very strong, and I indeed do believe that he is stronger than Goku on his Super Saiyan Blue, plus Kaioken on top of it. And let's not forget that, as I mentioned it before, this Goku is really strong, and people really don't seem to understand that. He has developed a lot of power through Zenkai boosts, having to face strong opponents. All the different circumstances have made Goku so strong. Maybe I will be going too far with this, but I could even say that normal state Super Saiyan Blue Goku now is as strong as Goku with Kaioken on top of it, and I'm talking about Goku pre-Tournament of Power on the second part. It is going to be very interesting to see how they wrap up the series, but what I do believe is that Vegeta's last elimination is going to be Topo, because only Jiren is going to be left. Goku vs Jiren should take place in episode 128, which of course we are still waiting for the spoilers if people are interested in them. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Comment your thoughts down below. What do you think about Vegeta? What do you think about his power? Subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled so you don't miss out in any further content, and leave a like if you enjoyed this. It would support me a lot. Have a great time, guys. Bye.